Hey everybody, it's Tay from Roy's, and today I'm going to show you how to create cool UI animations with Tweening. So let's add a user interface to our scene. Let's add a button to this scene. I'm going to call this my button for now, and I'm just going to put it in the center of the screen for ease of seeing. Now let's attach a script. So let's attach our C# script, and I'm just going to leave it as button.cs. And now let's attach our signal pressed to our button. So private void unpressed. Now we need to create the tween in our scene to allow us to actually tween objects within our scene. So how do we do that is we can just create the tween equals get tree, not equals minus, equals get tree dot create tween. So this creates our tween. So now we can tween objects with this tween variable that we now created. So let's tween our button. So we can do tween property. And now this takes a few parameters. So the object we want to tween. So since this script is attached to our button, the object is this. And let's tween our rotation. So put in the element you want to tween. I'm just putting in rotation for the on the transform. And let's say how much we want to rotate by. So let's say 180. Let's do the speed of our rotation, so 1.0 f. And now let's set what kind of tween we want. Because currently, if we click the button, this tween will run, but we can have different properties to our tween to give it a cool effect. So let's set the transition type as tween.transition type. Let's choose bounce for now. Perfect. I don't know why that was there. Now we can run our object. Now we can run our current scene, and you're going to see what we can do. So our button's going to rotate when we click it. Rotate to 180 degrees. But now I want my button to also shrink as it rotates. So let's do that. So we've already got the tween thing, but if we do a tween.tween property here, and let's say this is this scale vector 2.0 1.0 f dot set trans to tween dot transition type. Let's do circle. We're circle, yeah. It's going to give it a weird effect. So if we run our script now, you're going to notice something wrong with this. So our button's going to rotate and then shrink. We want this happening at the same time. So how do we do that? Well, it's actually very easy in tweening. Godot has actually made a great tweening tool. So we can just do tween.parallel before our tween property call. So now if we run our scene, again, it's going to happen at the same time. This is perfect. But now let's say we want to run some logic when our tween is done. Let's say we want to print hello world to the debugger, to our terminal. How do we, now we can do that once our tween is actually done. So we can do tween.tween callback, which essentially means call this function once the tween has done, callable.from, and let's just say print high. And it's going to give us an error because we don't have a function to actually call right now. So let's just create the function. Let's create private void, print high. And let's do gd.print. Hello, I have finished tweening. Perfect. Now let's run our script again. So I'm going to move this out of the way so we can see it prints. So let's click it. There. Well, I hope you found this video helpful for tweening. If you liked it, please give it a like and subscribe. See you guys.